Hi, I'm Washayla, and I did a post the other day about my playing my gong, and I was actually using a friction mallet, which is what this is. And some of the feedback that I got was that some people don't know about friction mallets, or that there's any other way to play the gong than by pounding on it with a mallet kind of like this one. This is the typical, gong mallet it's big, and it can be very loud and intense, but my very favorite way to play the mallet, or to play the gong, my favorite kind of mallet, is the friction mallet. And I just want to show you a few of the different kinds of friction mallets. There are a lot of different sizes, and they're all the same shape. They're all round. They're kind of like a super ball. So what I want to show you today is what they sound like, and how they're so much different than what you might expect from just hitting a gong, the sound of that. So first I'll show you the different sizes. This is my biggest one. It's pretty good size. And this is my next size down. I'll put them together so you can see the difference. Quite a bit of difference there between those two. And then the next one I have is this one, and this is double. It's a double one, so it's hard to tell. It's actually quite a bit smaller. And then the other side is really tiny. You look at the difference there. This one it's really nice. It makes a great sound, and I like that I can switch it while I'm playing and get, it's like 2 mallets for the price of one. And this one, this really big one, is wonderful. I love it so much. Very deep sound. This one, I'm kind of off and on with this one. It's a cheaper style, or company that I guess it's just a less quality mallet, where this one it's soft. This one's a little more rigid, a little more hard, and so it kind of like squeaks sometimes. So you get what you pay for in mallets, I'm finding, where this one was $65, and it's just a lot better. This one, I don't know, it was much cheaper than that, and it's smaller, but it's not as good of quality. Another thing that makes a difference is the size of the stick that it's on. See how this one's thicker? It's more comfortable to hold, where this one's thinner, and see how it'll make a groove in my thumb when I play it. And I have to press harder with this one than I do with this one. So that's enough about like preliminary. I'll go ahead and play them for you so you can get a sense of what they sound like. It's very different than just beating the gong with a mallet. So I'll start with the biggest one first, and it's my cell phone. So I know the sound quality's not great. I'm just giving you an idea. I'm not making any, CDs to sell. I'm just trying to get some sound so that you can get an idea of what it sounds like. So I apologize for the poor quality of the sound. I don't have any special equipment or anything. Largest one, and it'll be probably the deepest sound that you hear. Okay, now we'll go to this one, the next size down, and this is the harder one, so you might notice it does squeak sometimes. squeaking. It just takes some work. And here's my thumb. Got a little, because it's such a skinny stick that it makes an indentation in my thumb. The others don't do that. And then now I'm going to go with the yellow one, the bigger of the double handle. So many layers to the sound that these make. You can hear the overtones and just layer upon layer upon layer of sound. So now the littlest one, and you might be surprised at how much sound you can make with this tiny little mallet. Those are friction mallets, also known as flumis, and it's really, really fun to play the gong with them. This gong is considered, it's a 40-inch Wuhan wind gong. It's from Wuhan, China, and they're famous for making gongs there. It's very, it has a lot of expression, and you have to be very gentle with the way that you play this gong, or it'll just, take off. But I love it. It's got so much depth and layer of sound. There are many different types of gongs out there, and there are many different ways to play them. And next time I'll show you some of the other mallets and things. Thanks for tuning in, and have a beautiful rest of your day or evening.